success story has a stroke of inspiration, a story behind all the hard work. Today, we have a doctor with us who has cleared the FMG exam with outstanding results. Let's join in to welcome Dr. Yash. Congratulations, Doc. And we are so proud of you. Can you please tell me how you're feeling right now, seeing that your hard work has paid off?
Actually, I can't describe right now what I'm feeling because it was totally unexpected because we were not expecting result yesterday. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
suddenly came and when I checked the result and it was like 223 and I cleared the exam, I was so relieved because after the paper, after all the reviews, that paper was so tough and like that. I was so tense that I had given my best and the paper was fine for me. But after the reviews, I was afraid that maybe I can clear or clear not.
It was, yeah, amazing result.
Yes,
Not
ma'am.
a small thing. Like, can you give me a basic introduction about you, where you are from, your name, your college, everything?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Yash Bansal and I'm from Rajasthan. I done my MBBS from 𝗏𝗃 State University, Kyrgyzstan, and
Amazing.
I cleared the FMG exam January 2025 with 223 marks in my first attempt.
That's amazing, Doc. So proud. It's such a beautiful result, firstly. Congratulations for that. And
Thank
tell
you.
me, how was your strategy? How did you plan? Did you study only for 6 months? Like,
Yeah,
what
yes,
strategy?
ma'am. I had started preparation in my fourth year from a proper way. Also, I had cleared two, three major subjects. So I was like three major subjects were already done in my MBBS days. And after in these last 6 months, I had prepared totally from zero. That was my plan, ma'am.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And see, your juniors will be writing the exam in this upcoming July. So, what advice would you like to give to your juniors?
Ma'am, my advice would be that you cannot expect that there will be only PYQs or PYTs. So you have to study. The
Concepts.
basic formula for this exam is you have to study.
So, you
You
have to
cannot
know your
skip that.
concept, basically.
Yes, you have to clear your concepts because nowadays they can ask from anywhere. Every single line of your notes are important. You cannot star mark that it is this topic is PYT or PYQ and I will study only this and I can pass. You cannot do that.
Yeah, yeah, true. So, how did you study? Like, how was your pattern? Did you give GTs? Did you attempt questions?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I attempted GTs also. I gave four GTs, and
Hmm.
also the I was a subscriber of the this test series, Arise Test Series.
Of
So I
Abhyas
had
series.
yes,
Yeah.
Abhyas Test Series. So I had given the DPTs and the subject-wise test of Arise Test Series, and also image-based test of these Arise Test Series. So I would like don't panic about giving too many GTs. You can give free GTs everywhere. There are GTs. Arise also had GTs, so you can give three, four free GTs, and that's enough, I think.
Yeah. Did you review your GTs?
Yes, I reviewed my GTs well because
एक बात हाँ जी
I used to do like a subject wise review. Like I am revising this subject, then I will go back to do all the GTs I had given and then review them together. So I
Oh,
know where I
yes.
am lacking and where I'm going.
And you made a note of all your GT score,
Yes.
progression,
I made note
everything. I
like that.
used to say this GT not revised is GT not given. It's
Yeah,
such
yes,
a
ma'am. Totally. Yes,
no,
ma'am.
seriously. And tell me, the Abhyas test series, did you
Yes, ma'am.
like, feel it was a good pattern? You said you gave DPTs, you gave topic-wise test. And
Yes, ma'am.
so can you tell me much more about that?
Yes, ma'am. The Abhyas test started around August, I think, and I was like, I started my preparation from July. So, like for July, I prepared nicely. I studied two, three subjects, but I thought that I was lacking somewhere because I was not following any coaching or particular pattern. So I thought that a test series like that program can give me a schedule, and so I can prepare accordingly. So after that test series, when I got that schedule, then I used to do subjects which I was trying and studying, and then I used to give the GTs or DPTs of particular subjects like that.
So
I
basically,
don't remember
it give you a
totally
schedule.
the schedule of that, but it gave like effort like 2, 3 days for this subject, 2, 3 days for this subject also. That was very helpful.
So you followed the schedule, matlab,
Yes.
somewhat you followed the schedule,
Somewhat I
give
followed
you a
schedule.
base to go
Yes,
about. That's
yes,
what.
ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think that's the best thing about a test series. It gives you a base.
Yes.
So you can build up on that, right?
Build up on that. And ma'am, the best part about this test series was that the questions I found are new questions. I mean,
Hmm.
I cannot see that they were repeat questions, and they were basically in according to the FMG exam, because
Oh,
they were not so very tough or not so very easy. They were just like you can expect these questions in exam like that.
okay, that is amazing. I needed to know that. We all needed to know that. That's
Not just line to line from notes, like you have done your notes and you can just click the answer. That was not that.
instant gratification वाले
Yes,
questions नहीं थे.
yes, yes. You have to like think about that question.
That's
That
great.
was helpful them.
Tell me one last advice you would like to give your juniors and your daily routine. How did you maintain it? What did you do from the
Yes,
starting
ma'am.
to the end?
I started my prep from July, and my first read was complete till September. From 1st October, I started my first round of revision, and I gave my first GT on 15th of October after my first read. So in that I scored somewhere around 184 or 183 marks. And from that I build up that I know that after my first read my score is this, and now I have to do this.
So you were like, I should not score below this from now
Yes,
on.
I should not go below this now, but because it is after my first read, so now I can revise and I can grow.
That
If after your first read, first
mm,
important thing is that so you can know where you stand.
true,
That is
true.
the most important part. Because many people do GTs like only 10 days before exam or 20 days before exam. That is very late, I think.
No, that is very
If you give GT early, you know where you stand.
true,
So
true.
I followed that.
That's amazing, Doc. That's amazing. What about your daily schedule? How was it?
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you?
My daily schedule was like I used to go library around 8 or 8:30. It was
Mm.
not very punctual or very particular, but not very late also. So I tried to go before 9, around 8:38, 8:38. That was my routine. And I used to come back from library at around 12 at
Mm.
night. And after that, I used to do some questions or somewhat Instagram, YouTube also. So I used to sleep at around 1 or 1:30, and then whole day I used to take only dinner and lunch breaks.
That's
Apart from that, I didn't take any breaks, ma'am.
what would you suggest? Like group study or studying alone?
Yes, ma'am. Group study is particularly useful because I had my cousin who was preparing for this exam also,
Mhm.
who scored 222 marks.
Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations to
Yes,
your
yeah, yes, ma'am. We studied together, and it was very good support to each other, ma'am. Because
that.
if you have someone, you can tell them that what are you feeling, what are you scared of, or what are your problems, and you can relate with them. That is the best part about group study, and you can discuss topics which are tough to you, or you can like micro or pharma, these kind of subjects. If you
You need a
discuss, you
partner.
can easily remember them, ma'am.
Mhm.
So in dinner lunch breaks or dinner breaks, we used to talk about micro topics like that, so we can easily remember.
No, no, great, great. What about your last month? Can you tell me how did you take care of the stress? बहुत emotional. I think this exam really emotionally
Yes,
weakens
ma'am.
you.
It gets overwhelming sometimes. But
It's very
the problem is that we were two people. Like my brother was just next to me in library, so we were like I had good support with him.
So what
And
would you suggest to your juniors? Last
yes,
month करना चाहिए.
I would suggest trust your preparation before what you had done, because
Hmm.
that will help in the last month. You cannot expect that in last month I can do magic. That's not how things works. Because if you have not studied, then you will all get stressed. That is sure, for sure you will get stressed. But if you have studied before, then you can build up on that in last month. So if you can have friends or you can call someone, so you can just don't take stress for 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So that will help for whole day,
It will
I think.
regenerate you,
Yes,
basically.
yes, ma'am.
No, no, amazing. Thank you so much, Doc. It was such a blessing to talk to you and know your
Thank
journey.
you, ma'am.
Like, we
Thank
are
you, ma'am.
very, very proud of you and congratulations once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you so much, ma'am.